Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just getting things set up here. Beautiful morning. Been up since, oh God, first of all, we went to bed super early, which is not Pop's time. I don't know what happened. I think I was still getting over my crazy weekend of hanging out with the guys. Good morning, Jeremiah. I see you, I see you. Give me a second, give me 1 second, I'm gonna hook up my other phone here, you guys. Good morning. It's September. Can you imagine that, Joe? We're in September already. Give me 1 second here. Not that this thing's going to work. It never does, but we never stop trying. You're now live. Best month of the year. It was a good month. I agree with you, Joe. I actually agree with that. Fast, though. Gosh, it went fast. I can't believe how fast the month went. Here we go. Good morning, IG, if you're out there. We do have it running, so we'll see how long that lasts. Good morning. Richard Bruette, you wrote me the nicest note this morning. Thank you. Thank you, my good friend, Rich. Thank you. We have a few things to cover here this morning. I'm waiting. If anybody sees, excuse me, we have Kelly B. Kelly B. Hey, hi, Ray. How are you doing this morning? Kelly B. If you guys see Kelly B here scrolling by, well, I don't even know what to do, but tell Kelly B to DM me. Okay, unless if I see her too, but sometimes people will scroll by and I don't see them. Keep your eye out for Kelly B for me. I have a package here for her that hasn't gone out. I got to figure out how to get it to Miss Kelly B. Okay, so we'll figure that out this morning. In the meantime, we've got a bunch of stuff to give away this morning. I've got 3 packages. We start with package 1. Then package 2 will be just a little bit better. Package 3 should be just slightly better than that. And that's how we're going to build ourselves towards this weekend. Tabitha and Stu, good morning. How are you? I wanted to show off this morning for a quick minute while we're having some people join us. Okay, hang on. We're telling your forward. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Cy. I love it when you're here. Cy, I'm showing off. You show us too. How thick is your LC right now? I have been working on this LC. I've been trying to make it. I want it to where you can't see fluid. I want it to where I've been working seriously. And I got a few of these going. I want to be able to where you can't see through it. Okay? So that's what we're working on. I think I can. Who thinks I can get it thicker than this? Isn't it very thick right now? They're new. Yeah, but who thinks I want it to clog the needle? Yes, Jeremiah, you can't even push it out the 18 gauge. Okay? Who? This is some thick stuff right here. Pops has been doing up the gens. He's been doing up the genetics. Okay? So cool stuff. And this might be available as a giveaway. This might just be available. But I've been working at it. I'm not kidding, Rich, too. I've kind of came up with a couple of little techniques to maybe make it thicker than I thought I could. This is, right now, I'm showing off because this morning I went and I was inventorying my LC and I'm like, Pops, you're getting good at this. And the thing is, I don't have anything more than GT right now. I'm working on a golden teacher. I want golden teacher to teach us all. Can you imagine gigantic golden teachers? Big, gigantic size of thrashers. Anyway, thanks for letting me show off that this morning. Flex. Remember what we do here? We flex. We show people what we do. Okay? Good morning. Good morning. I have something neat for this morning. Okay? You know what's going on over here? Hold on 1 second, you guys. I apologize. Give me a second. I'm going to end that. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to discard that. We're going to try over on this. Good morning, Elle. Elle's here this morning. I'm glad Elle's here. You guys see that pretty picture she took yesterday with her new camera? I'm trying to get us up on IG. Okay, we'll see if that worked. Working on GT for your first grow, that's good. It's an absolutely outstanding, not just first grow, it's a good all the time grow. All right, Bud. Bud nailed it first. Good morning, Linda. Let's say good morning to Linda. We have 27 people here. Let's go good morning, Linda on. Yeah, that was a nice camera. Good morning, Linda from L and from Brandon. And Chef is saying, I saw your message that you left. God, that's so sweet. You guys talk to each other. I feel like albinos are better for, and I can't agree with you more, Cy. Albinos are great because they don't sporate them and they don't look ugly. Good morning from Frank to you, Miss Linda. And Nikki Piercings and Jeff Coleman saying good morning, and Birdwatcher and Lee Burdick and Beth with 3 X's and L and Jeremiah. And Jeremiah's making sure he's a smash monitor too. And Taylor Hines and Joe Dibbs and Greggy Horn and Nick Piercings and Justin Byrend, B.I.Rend, Beer Rend. You can say it a million ways. Derek Anderson and Chef. We're flying in from Czechoslovakia for you, Linda. An exception to the rule. Good morning, Linda and Will. Whiskey throws Will in there. Yeah, baby. Jeremiah, good morning. And Lee, good morning. And Matthew and Free and Taylor. And Tabitha and Cy. That's exactly why. Low maintenance. And Cappy and Jason and Justin and Elle. And Bulldog is here this morning. Bulldog, what are you doing out there? Seawolf and Joe Dibbs and Justin. Justin, I said your name 100 ways. Taylor and Jeffy. Good morning, you guys. Let's do something. Are you guys paying attention? I'm going to fly something at you. New category, Olympic sports. Summer Olympic sport. Give it to me. Summer Olympic sport. Summer Olympic sport. Go, go, go. Summer Olympic sport. Gotcha. Pole vault, wrestling, soccer, high jump, javelin, pole, archery, swimming, cross country, swimming, tennis, decathlon, golf. You guys are in the game. I like it. You guys got right in there. I got you, but you're in there. I got pole vault and track and pole vault and dance and long jump and shot put. And fishing is not one. And sculling, I almost went with sculling. Rock climbing and running and 100-meter and boxing and shooting and high dive and skateboarding and rowing. Ooh, and hurdles and water polo. Almost said water polo. Gun shooting and boating and swimming and gymnastics and shot put and shooting and skating and trap shooting and pole vault and shooting and rifle shooting and badminton and gymnastics and swim and rowing and table tennis and archery and shot put and shooting and skateboard and shooting and archery and wrestling and swimming and canoe. This is going to be something, go back into the 15th, 16th century, they used to do this. Surfing, basketball, relay race, bong ripping, golf, long jump, diving, volleyball, kayaking, high bar, equestrian. God, there's a lot. I like this category. I'm going to get you guys with this more often. Volleyball, shot put, tennis, javelin, synchronized swimming, bicycle, archery, discus, synchronized swimming, track, bong ripping, gymnastics, diving, rowing, volleyball, weightlifting, discus, handball, badminton, jousting. Well, we're in the right century there, Mr. Jouster. Run, wrestling, fencing, Alicia F. Kill it, kill it. Alicia F is paying attention. Alicia F, fencing. Whew. You guys, I don't want to do these hard categories to start the day out. Whew, I'm out of breath. You guys are killing me out there with your quick answers. We have Alicia F winning with a fencing answer, okay? And Alicia hasn't won this week, so she's completely, I have a list of all the winners this week. She's completely eligible. Alicia F, you're the winner. You're the winner. Now, I put these boxes, Alicia. Hey, you guys, did you like that category? Did you guys like that category? Huh? Come on. Good category? Yep, it's Slick Kitten. That's who it is, Beth. Good category. We stick with that category. No, I hated it, Frank says. It was a good category. You guys had a lot of answers in there. Okay? It was a pretty good one. There's a bunch of things we can come up with in Summer Olympic sports. right? You guys were flying some good answers at me too. Good answers. So here we go. We're going to say, you don't get to choose today. What you get today, box 1, this is for Alicia. But Alicia, before we get started, before I open the box and show what's in here, you guys ready for this? Alicia, you can have this instead. You can have one of Pop's syringes. You don't have to take it because you don't know if this or this is going to be more fun for you. So Alicia, you decide. Got to keep you guys guessing in the mornings, okay? We got to keep you guys worrying, figuring out what to do. You can take the LC or you can take what's in the box, mystery box, okay? Which one do we want to do? I'll take the syringe, Alicia. You're a smart girl. You'll never know what was in the... That's it. LC for you. We're going to take box 1, which didn't have as many things as is in box 2 and 3, and put it to the side. And maybe it'll go out some other day. Congratulations, Alicia. It is a good choice, because guess what? She can make about 1,000 mushrooms with this thing, okay? And she's doing it too, by the way. She is growing. So free the ancient ones. Congratulations, Alicia. So free the ancient ones is going to, he's coming out to the Mush Fest. And when he gets here, he's going to teach Pops how to do the singing bowl. So he's going to be responsible, you guys. And Justin, to store your LC, if you want it to stop growing, put it in the refrigerator. It'll stall. So Free's going to teach Pops how to. He sent me a video yesterday, and I was gonna, well, you guys will see. I'm gonna post the video and pretend it's me, just so you guys know it's not me, but I'm gonna pretend it's me doing the bowl, and then you guys have the inside scoop that it's not really Pops doing it, but I'm pretending, okay? Because I have to be able to do it, so I'll be a hypocrite, okay? You'll see it's a fake video. Let's pull our card for the morning, okay? Free. You better be good at it because you're my teacher, okay? I'm the baby giraffe on that one, all right? Here's the card for today. I haven't even looked at it. Here we go. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. It should have been a sword today with fencing, right? Should have been a sword. But we have the Queen of Wands will be the card that you might want to look at during your day today and think about. And I always say we're going to discuss them on Discord, and we never do. You guys at Discord, please remind me, because I do read them. I do pay attention to what they are, but then I never discuss them like I say I'm going to. So that's the good one this morning. You guys, I want to do a couple of readings. We are going to be continuing on in the 4 Agreement book. We finished the first chapter about the first agreement. We'll pick up a little bit on the second agreement to fill in our time here. But we have some readings that came in yesterday from the people that won. We also have a couple of people that Pops, can I send in a reading? I haven't won anything, but I'd love to send in a reading. Are you kidding? Of course you can. Absolutely. Please do. I just saw a name fly by. Excuse me. Peter Solstad. I need to find out where Peter Solstad is. Chef on here, our friend in Czechoslovakia, he won the prize. Okay, he won this last week, last Friday or Thursday or Friday. This week's win prize, so I think he won it Monday. And he gave it away to Peter Solstad. Okay, it might be Olmsted, it might be you. Chef, and Peter, figure this out, and somebody get me Peter's address. Okay, this is sitting here ready to go out to Peter, whoever it was that Shep was giving this to. Olmsted, something like that. Okay, so Shep was giving this away. Chef, make sure I'm saying the right thing, and then please get me the information on that box. So the good news is we're the naughty pile we talked about, it's going down. So you guys are doing a great job on that. Thank you. Okay. Pete, I just saw you say I know you. I probably do, but I'll be honest with you, in a lot of cases, I delete people's addresses as soon as I use them. I try not to keep records of your addresses here for obvious reasons. And so each time you send me something, I need your address again. Plus, sometimes I do have your address and I'm too lazy to go back and look for it. I'd rather you just give it to me right away. Okay? So just whenever you send me your readings, include your address. It makes things easier on me. And God knows I want it easy. Richard, our smash monitor here. Give me some more likes, please. This is low on the likes. For the amount of people that are here, we could do better. Okay? Richard, the smash monitor Bruette. He usually writes his own poems. Beautiful poems, and I love to read them. Love them. And he won yesterday. So I'm thinking, I'm going to get one of these great poems from Richard. Another beautiful poem. I can't wait to get one of Richard's poems. And he sent me a poem. I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't Richard. I kind of think it's cool that instead of writing it himself, he went and found something that's really motivating to most of us mycologists. I really appreciate that. Because for Richard now, it's easy to just write one. It's easy. It's the opposite of the rest of us. It's easy. He could just snap one out. But he had to go do some work and research and find this one. Okay, that's kind of cool. You guys might recognize this, but I'm going to read it and then I'll tell you who it's written by. As I'm reading it, this isn't a game, there's not a contest to this, it's not a giveaway, but as I'm reading it, why don't you guys guess who it is and write the person's name here. See who's right. Okay? Cure yourself with the light of the sun and the rays of the moon, with the sound of the river and the waterfall, with the swaying of the sea and the fluttering of birds. Heal yourself with the mint and the mint leaves, with neem and eucalyptus. Sweeten yourself with lavender, rosemary and chamomile. Hug yourself with the cocoa bean and a touch of cinnamon. Put love in your tea instead of sugar, and take it looking at the stars. Heal yourself with the kisses that the wind gives you and the hugs of the rain. Get strong with the bare feet on the ground and with everything that is born from it. Get smarter every day by listening to your intuition, looking at the world with the eye of your forehead. Jump and dance and sing so you live happier. Heal yourself with beautiful love. And always remember, you are the medicine. You guys nailed it, Mother Sabina. Maria Sabina. Heal yourself with the kisses that the wind gives you. I never thought of the wind kissing me before. Thank you for that, Richard. I haven't read anything from Mother Sabina in about 6 months. I used to do her chant. I used to do a couple of her chants, no kidding. She has some beautiful chants. I used to do some around this. You brought me back yesterday. You brought me back, and I appreciate it. You're bringing me back right now. Sincerely appreciate it. It's such a shame, her story. It's such an object lesson. Don't sell out, you guys. You know the story, how she ended up. Her village burned her house down, threw her out. She died penniless, used up by the system. And then 10 years later, they resurrect her image and start selling it as a saint and making money off of her image after they've used her and thrown her out. Mother Sabina, Maria Sabina, read about it. And that was the beginning of, Gordon Wasson completely exploited it. Haley sent this in to us. Let me see, I just saw something. When did that happen? I didn't know it ended like that. Yep, it ended like that, 1960s, early 60s. Ended up very, very bad for Mother Sabina. They were all the rock stars, the Bob Dylans and the John Lennons and all of them. They were going down there and paying, back then, exorbitant amounts of money, $10,000 to go down there and take a mushroom trip. She started taking money to take them on their mushroom trips. And then the village kicked her out. They didn't want all those people down there scrambling across their hillsides, taking up all this sacred fruit, creating all of the problems that they were creating going down there. Commercialized it. And she was just a victim. She was just sitting in the middle of it. They did her bad. That's a good way to put it, Tosh. And now, you go down there, she's a saint, and they're making millions of dollars off of her figure. It's a shame. But try her chance. Try thinking about the wind kissing you and hugging you. And this is a lady that her whole lineage, mothers, grandmother, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, all medicine women. A whole line of medicine women. She was the village medicine woman. Anxiety. This Haley wrote. Haley didn't write this. Haley sent this in. This is good. Anxiety always originates from a lie. Anxiety, listen to the opening line. Anxiety. You guys have some anxieties? I do. I get anxious. I have to work on my anxieties. And I'm finding out they always originate from a lie. Always. The base point of your anxiety is a lie. All lies, whether self-generated or accepted from another person, will resonate as a pendulum swinging to and fro, as a reminder of inconsistency with truth and impeccability. The further the lie is carried, the more the intensity of anxiety builds. The more you believe it, the more anxious you're going to get. The feeling may begin as unease, building to angst, translating to anxiety, panic, and even dread. Ultimately, anxiety creates stagnancy. Ultimately, when you're anxious, you're not out creating. You're not getting stuff done. You're huddled up in a little fetal ball of stagnation and trying to keep yourself pulled together through this anxiousness. Ultimately, anxiety creates stagnancy. What's the solution for anxiety? Well, we already said anxiety was born by a lie. Anxiety is the birth of a lie. So what's the solution? Come on, Sharpies, what's the solution? Truth. What's the solution? Speak the truth even if it scares you. Set yourself free. Be authentic. Wait till you guys, oh man, you're not going to believe this one. You want authentic? You guys want authentic? Pops, I want authentic. Give me 10 people. I want 10 right now saying, Pops, give me authentic. It's sitting right here on my screen. 10 people. Pops, let's get authentic. 1, 2, I'm counting them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good enough. That's good enough. We're going to be authentic. Wait till you see this authenticity. What's that word there? Authenticity. Wait till you see this one. But before we go there, I want to, because it's going to get serious. This authentic one over here, this one over here, it's going to get serious. So we better settle down for a second and play a game. Let's give away number 2. Color. Color of, what is this color? What is this color? Oh, don't see the color. It has to be the exact color Crayola calls it. Color. It's not fuchsia. Purple. Pink. No. No, it's not pink. No. Jason. Jason Paulus already got it. See fire, see fire, see fire. Jason Paulus got it. Rose. Rose is the answer. That is correct. Rose. So, tickle me pink. Nice try, Joe. Rose. So we've got Jason P. Jason Paulus didn't win yet this week, so you're eligible, Jay. Good job. I'm going to probably give away one more now since that one went so fast. I had a backup box ready. In case that one went fast. Okay? Jason, you got box number 2. Box number 2, Jace. That was too quick, Lee. That was too quick. I thought this color would be, when I said rose, I thought everyone would be going pink. I didn't think anybody would jump right on rose. Okay, I thought somebody would at least say carnation. All right, well, how come no one said carnation? I would have said carnation. Okay, Jason, which do you want? Do you want a thickie or do you want a prize? Which one do you want? Box or syringe? Box number 2? Lee, you would have said carnation. You were about to say it. I know you were. Okay, which one do you want? Do you want the LC or do you want the box? Good morning, Brady Gallant. Jason's going box. Okay, Jay, here we go. Inside box number 2 for this morning. You sure you want this box, Jason? Are you sure? Maybe you want box number 1 instead. I'll give you another choice. Give Jason one other choice. Jason, if you want, you can take box number 1 instead of box number 2. Okay? You want box number 1 instead of box number 2. What do you want? Come on, Louie. Do you want box number 1 or box number 2? Okay? Which do you want? He's going box number 1. He's going box number 1. Okay, let's go box 1. He went backwards onto box 1. I'm pretty sure he went box 1, right? Okay. Box 1. Here we go. Box 1. You have the real deal. Pops didn't grind them. Pops didn't put them inside. Nothing. Pops gave them to you straight up. Straight up. Straight up supplements. 2 gramos. Okay? I don't even know what I just said. 2 gramos? What's a 2 gramo? And since we did 2, let's do 2 more. Little apple crisps. Apple crisps with a dose in it. Okay? So that's what you picked up for box number 1. And that was for Jason. And Jason, you're going to please send in a writing and your address to redeem this box. Okay? That one goes out to you, Jason. And number 2 and number 3 are left in the game. Okay? Authentic. Authentic time. Got to get my brain back right. I'm not kidding. Hold on. Tasha. Let's talk to Tasha, you guys. You guys want to know anything about Tasha? The Slick Kitten on IG. We are good friends, she and I. We become really good friends. You know what I'm drinking? You know what I'm drinking this morning? I'm drinking tea that she sent me. She sent me some beautiful gifts. And my dog. She sent my dog stuff. Tasha tea. Yeah, Nick. It tastes so good. And we had an incident this summer. She wrote about it here. You guys are going to hear about it. But there's so much more in here. I'm just going to read this. It's long. I'm so blessed that she took the time to write this. So blessed. And if I start crying, don't be surprised. It's authentic. Authentic as hell. As I find myself searching for an inspirational poem after winning during morning tea, I figured I'd write my own story. At the beginning of the year 2021, I'd lost all hope in myself and secretly contemplated suicide every day. I'd look in the mirror and not even recognize who looked back. I'd hide and cry every day without anyone knowing, wondering what it is like to this life that I want no parts of anymore. From mother to caregiver, I was consumed with life, providing help to all, excluding me. Beginning of the year, my brother gave me a book, The Anarchist Cookbook. I was born a rebel. I joked with him about how I'd definitely be picking something out to make. Hopefully you all know about this book. I do, Tasha. This is a great book. Read that book since I was a teenager. Great book. Growing shrooms had never crossed my mind, but sure enough, that's what I picked out to grow. I started my research. I found Pop's videos in February. I studied and I studied. And I watched and I learned. I developed a passion for mycology and I became successful within months. Grams on top of grams. I began microdosing my combat veteran spouse. In his struggles, I hid mine, only to try to help him because I feel his pain. Months of watching Pops, I finally reached out to him about my spouse. Pops, he needs help. Please, I don't have no one else to ask. Nothing is working for him. I don't want to lose him. Pops immediately, without even knowing me, sends me his strongest supplements and we start microdosing him with consistency. 30 days go by. I'm so surprised at his mood improvements. Like, wow, this stuff really works. So I secretly started microdosing myself with micro. Still having depression, anxiety, sadness, and suicidal thoughts. I had started researching ADHD because my mind is just spinning 24/7. From February, I kept in touch with Pops often about my spouse. Nothing about me. See, I'm the type of person that hides their true feelings and only covers up to help others. Mid-July, Pop sends another package to my spouse. For some reason, I put this package away. I honestly don't know why I did it at that time. 8/1, the date, 8/1. The kids went to their grandmother's. She never keeps the kids. And I was home alone for the first time I can remember in years. I got the box out and I stared at it for about an hour, pacing back and forth. Finally, I put the cute little freeze-dried mushrooms on the scale. 4 grams. Never had I taken a large dose. No more than 2 grams. They were calling my name and I didn't understand why. Like they knew all about, like they knew all about what I'd been hiding. They knew there was hurt in my heart. They felt my pain and sadness. Without hesitation, I popped them in my mouth and chewed. I quietly sat in my office and I waited. I just expected pretty colors. I mean, really, good mood at the most. I admired my beautiful bamboo plant I've had for many years in all of its beauty. And so it began. Within 2 hours of beauty, I looked at the time on my computer and it was running, just running, numbers flipping, changing by the second. And I was taken out of this world we know. Taken to a dimension that felt like home. A place that was so beautiful beyond anything in this world I've seen. I was greeted by these beings that showed me a love that I'd never felt before. Not even compared to the love of my kids. The love was beyond measurability. I was hugged and told everything I seek is already here. There is no time there and everything is one. I reached out to Pops and I came in and out of reality. I started to panic. Long story short, they showed me my life differently than when I view it. He walked me through and told me to relax, let it ride out. Hours seemed like eternity, and as I came back to this reality, I found myself sobbing uncontrollably, completely mind blown. The experience has changed my life. As this is being read 9/1, today marks a month of my ego death. Within this month, I've had absolutely no thoughts of suicide, depression, anxiety, or sadness. Within this month, I have always walked someone through a successful grow to dose themselves and their wife. Within this month, I have went out on dates like never before because my spouse and I have no more social anxieties. Within this month, my life has completely changed. And not only that, I'm now changing lives. We are here, all here in this group for a reason. Pops is a ripple of water. His ripple is hitting us all like that his ripple is hitting us all that show up every morning. And our ripples are spreading even further. Let me end this by saying thank you, Pops. You've changed my life. I will love you forever, my friend. Forever. And I tried not to cry, Tasha, because I cried when you sent it to me. Big time. Authentic? Did you guys get authentic? Man, I love you, Tasha. I'm not the only one crying. Very authentic. How honest. 8-1 to 9-1. Gosh, I love you, Tasha. Thank you for helping the group this morning. It is a crime, Hayden. Good point. And it was funny that day. I'll tell a funny part of the story. Tasha called me that day. She was in the middle of her ride. Pops, I'm in a ride. Spent the next couple hours working. Man, she had a good day. You know what I did after I read that? What do you think I did? What do you think Pops did? Stupid Pops. What do you think Pops did? 1 second. Let me ask the group. There, Nick's pretty smart. Nick's pretty smart. No, Jeremiah, I didn't eat 4 grams. Does the group think I should send her another 4 grams? Yes or no? First 5 people, yes or no? Send her 4 more? For the next time. Send her 4 more for the next time? Yeah? When we do that? Done. Done. Thanks for answering that. You guys, 104 more at least. Might even have to do 8. Double that sucker. Am I right? Who said send 8? Who said double it? Stop it. You leave Tasha alone. She's doing just fine. Hey, Tasha, don't you listen to the kids. No, you listen to Pops. You don't listen to the kids. You listen to Pops here. Okay? Dog breed. Dog breed. Give me a dog breed. Let's go. I got a couple more things to give away. Dog breed. Here we go. Come on, man. I'm doing in the middle of the laughter. Come on. Pug. Wait a minute. Stop. Frank S. Stop. Frank S. Stop. No way. First of all, that's the answer. The very first one on here was the right answer, Frank S. And Frank won already. So, Frank, you can't win. You just blew my category, Frank. I thought I was going to get a good one. Okay, you literally said the very first one on here came out Frank S. Frankie, what are we going to do with you, bro? You get out of my brain. You get out of my brain, Frank. I don't want you in there. How did you get the very first one? That's wrong. That's wrong, Frankie. Now, you did win this week, so now you have to do something. You got to give it away. Or do you want a box? Do you want your Frank? Come on. You got box 1 or 2? Which one do you want? And what am I going to do with it? I don't know what to do with this box now that you won. Do you want to give it away to somebody here? Do you want to put it back in to have another game? Because I have a backup category. What, Frank's going box number 2. And Frank, now what do we do with box 2? What do you want to do with it, Frankie? What are we going to do with it? Give it to Tasha. Beautiful answer. Tasha, you're getting rich this morning. All you got to do is tell the truth. See how the truth will set you free. Hey, Frank, that was really sweet of you. That was really sweet of you, bro. Tasha, here you go. Another one from Frankie. And what's in there? Let's see what he gave you. Oh, Tasha, you're gonna have fun. Frank, thank you for doing that. Tosh, you're getting some unground supplements. It's not 4 grams. It's about 1.5. 1.5, almost 2. Okay? And very special freeze drieds. You haven't seen these before. Okay, you ready for this? Boop! All kinds of shroom supplements infused. So you'll know exactly what you're getting. Boop, look at that. Little freeze-dried 3 of them. And each one is approximately 0.5 gram of supplements. Okay? So boop, boop, boop. That Frank gave to Tasha. Okay? Beautiful snacks. Good stuff right there. All right? That goes. Thank you, Frank, for that. Now, you guys are making me do another game. Here we go. Ready for it? New category. We haven't done this category before. Give me a part of an airplane. Part of an airplane. Every airplane's going to have this airplane. Give me part of an airplane. A wing, a motor, a rudder, a rotor, a prop, a thruster, a propeller, a rudder, a wing, a flap, a cockpit, a propeller, a cockpit, a seat, an aileron, a wing, a propeller, a rudder, a radio, afterburners, gauges, cockpit, rudder, turbine, seats. I like being inside the airplane. Good call. Seats, wheel, landing gear, cockpit, stick, joystick, landing gear, a lug nut. Good one. Turbine, thruster, landing gear, yoke. Oh, good one, Joe. That was good. landing gear, seats, throttle, windshield, attic, pilot. That's a good one. Everyone's going to have a pilot. Window, landing gear, seats, landing gear, wheels, landing gear, engine, landing gear, stairs, landing gear, pilot, landing gear. No, I did say that. Tail assembly, a pilot, steering wheel, windshield, pilot, hostess, a flap, an oxygen mask. Kill it. Meg Morell nailed it. Oxygen mask. Meg, good job, Maggie. You got it, Meg. Meg got it. Kill. Meg got it. Oxygen mask. I went for the old fake you guys out, and you're going to have an oxygen mask, right? Good job, Meg. All right. I just was trying to come up with another awkward category. And Brandon, you get out of that club. Meg, excuse me, I'm sitting here opening it. Meg, would you like a syringe, or would you like a box? Which would Meg like? This is the last of the boxes that we had ready this morning. Well, that's not true. I have a backup box. We're going to probably do one more. Here we go. Maggie, which one do you want? You want the box, or do you want the syringe that could create 1,000 boxes? Which one do you want? I'm waiting on Meg's answer here. Maybe she did. Syringe, Pops, you're going to give it a try. Meg, I'm proud of you. This and 4 bags of Uncle Ben's rice. 15 days that'll be colonized. Another 15 days you'll have fruit. 30 days from now you can have your own fruit. Meg, get yourself 4 bags of Uncle Ben's rice. Pop this in there, and you're a gardener. You're off and running. Okay? Good choice, too, by the way. I appreciate this. It's good stuff, but you can make your own. Okay? So, good job. I am going to briefly, make your own LC. Well, that's another thing. Louis got a good point there, too. I don't want to tell you because it's my genetics. And you get it's funny, my colleges get all territorial about their genetics. And I try not to, but it still goes, it's my first response. But if you were smart, start your own little jar of LC media. You get a syringe from me, boop, take this and a little bit of it into your LC media, and you can off and run, and you got your own LC going. So that will work. You don't even have to, put half of it in some bags and put half of it in another LC media jar and get yourself started. It's good thinking, Louis. Thanks for giving away my genetics, Louis. Okay? Thanks a lot, Louis. Kidding. Yeah, at least Louis got it. Okay, good. I was waiting for the scroll that Louis at least laughed at me. Thank you, Louis. I was totally teasing. Your thoughts on that were smart. We all do it. We steal each other's genetics and then we work on them. These genetics I've been working on for about 3 months now to get them where they are now. And that's perfect timing for what I'm going to read for the next 5 minutes. Or I'm going to spend 5 minutes on it. Okay? And it's perfect. Don't take anything personally. Agreement number 2. I don't take it personally. That'd be awfully silly. But we want to do some mail. I got to have mail to do, bro. No, I have 2 pieces of mail sitting here that would be nice to give out, to open. But the persons that have sent them aren't here. And I've been waiting to see the person that sent them so I can open it with them here. Okay? Don't take anything personally. We're just going to talk about that one briefly. Yes, Bud, it is sitting here from you. Yes, there is one sitting here from you. Yes. I will open it tomorrow for sure. I'll open it for tomorrow for sure, one way or another. Okay. The next 3 agreements are born from the first agreement. Okay, I'm reading scrolls instead of reading my writings here, and I probably should get involved here. There's something for a giveaway and the party. Okay, Louis, we did the map yesterday. Okay. And Louis, we did the map yesterday. We'll do it again shortly. It was really fun yesterday, the map, because when I post pictures of the map, you know what happens is I get probably, yesterday I got at least 10 DMs. Pops, would you pin such and such? Pops, would you pin such? And part of me is like, I don't want to do pinning like on, I don't want to have to be told to, I'm saying it wrong, because they're not being told, they're requests. But I don't like as much a request that I'm just going to go pin it as I like to do them live. I like to pin them live so we all see it and we all celebrate it and stuff like that. But I am pinning them when people ask. But I prefer it if we're live. So some of the times I've told them, go to tea with Pops and then tell us live. But then, it's undocumented pinning. That's what it is, Whiskey. Exactly. I don't like doing undocumented pinning. That's a good way to put it. But at the same time, they have every right to have a pin up there too, and they're not always at tea, and Pops hasn't been doing the maps regularly. So I have to pin it. But I prefer to pin them live, and we'll get better at that. Okay, I promise. And Mr. Bud Daz, your guy is sitting here. I will open it tomorrow morning first, so whatever's in there as giveaways will get added into the boxes, and we'll get that going. I literally have been holding that, waiting for a couple more things to join so we could have a mail call. Okay? So you got Skip. Jason, we nailed you though. We got your thing up there. I thought pinning was a good thing. Okay. Let me read this. We've got about 3 or 4 minutes worth of reading. We're going to do one more giveaway. Okay? I just want to get started on the second agreement. I'm still sort of caught up in Tasha's reading though. I really am. The openness and the goodness, and to see the growth in people. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Louis. That's so sweet of you. The second agreement is, don't take things personally, you guys. Just don't take things personally. So hard to do because we were programmed to be gossipers and backbiters and talk about each other. We have those agreements. We also agreed to take it all personally. You must really mean me. Let's change that program. And it is probably the healthiest program you can change. When you realize that none of anything that's coming at you is about you, it's about the person that it's coming from. It has to be. But and then we get reactive. And then we get in the middle of it, and now we lose our impeccability. Because we took it personally. Whatever happens around you, don't take it personal. Using an earlier example, if I told you on the street, hey, you are so stupid, without knowing you, it's not about you, it's about me. When those haters are out there and they're hating you, they don't know you. They don't know me. They know nothing about me. They know nothing. They just see a picture of an old man and goofy things I do. Oh, he plays with dolls. I've been accused of playing with dolls. Okay, well, I do. I play with dolls to educate and entertain. That isn't included in the stories about Pops playing with dolls. He does it to educate and entertain. He's a doll player. I don't take that personally. That's that person's problem. Whatever happens around you, don't take it personal. Okay. If you take it personally, then perhaps you believe it. You got to think about that for a second. If you take it personally, you agree to it, it's yours now. Maybe you think to yourself, how does he know I'm stupid? Because you already thought about yourself. Remember when you were thinking that about yourself, you weren't being impeccable. You weren't supposed to think those things or say those negative things about yourself in the first place. You take it personally because you agree with whatever was said. As soon as you agree, the poison goes through you and you are trapped in that dream. What causes you to be trapped is what we call personal importance. Personal importance, or taking personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness. Because we make the assumption that it's all about me. During the period of our programming, our domestication, we learned to take everything personally. We think we are responsible for everything. Me, and always me. But we're going to teach each other here it's not about me anymore. It's about others and not taking things personal. It's about as far as I can go this morning. But we're going to carry on this. Don't take things personal. It is life-saving, life-freeing. I can tell you. There's so many things are going to come at you, or do. Just don't take it personal. I'll give you the final example. I personally, literally do this in my brain, especially when somebody's coming at me in a negative or a mean or a gossipy way. I especially do this. I picture that person in a wheelchair. I visualize them in a wheelchair. I don't know why I put them in a wheelchair, but wheelchairs to me are people that need help. People that aren't 100%. They could use a little bit of help. They're probably sick. There's probably an infirmity there. That's why they're in the wheelchair. So I picture you in the wheelchair. You are a sick person. Now what am I going to do? I have never walked up to a guy in a wheelchair and pushed the wheelchair over before in my life. I've never walked up to a guy in a wheelchair and popped him in the mouth. I've never tripped him. I've never stuck a spoke in the wheel. I've never done any of it. Almost every time I've seen a guy in a wheelchair, is there any way I can push you up the ramp? I don't even know you, but I'll push you up the ramp because you're in a wheelchair. The people that are attacking, people that you're taking personal, put them in a wheelchair. Now what are you going to do? Slug them? Push them? Knock them over? Or are you going to help them up the ramp? The people that are coming at you, they're sick. They don't even know it. They don't know they're even in a wheelchair. They'll find out they're in a wheelchair if you go stick a freaking stick in their wheel. How's that going to help? Push them up the ramp to the hospital. Somebody was asking, I know you guys answered, the 4 agreements by Don Carlos Ruiz. Don Miguel. His son's Carlos. Okay, good stuff for today. Let's do one more giveaway. We are going to do one more giveaway. Here we go. We're going to do, because I didn't have a 5th category, we did 4, we're going to do a 5th. Before we're going to go with, you guys know I have to do it. You know it has to come. You know that this is the one. Here comes President. Go President. Here we go. President, not alternator. Close, Nick. Wrong category. Harrison, Reagan, Nixon, Lincoln, Ford. Tammy threw me off. Polk, Lincoln, Roosevelt. You didn't say which one. Lincoln, Johnson, Ford, Tyler, Kennedy, Wilson. I wouldn't do him in 2 in a row. Polk, Andrew Jackson, Eisenhower. He keep going. Polk, Kennedy, Washington, Whiskey 81. I went with number 1, Washington. You got it, Whiskey. Whiskey's smart. Whiskey says, let's just start with the first one, and I'll work my way up through all 45 of them. Okay? Whiskey, good job, bro. Whiskey, let me tell you what you won. This was our backup package here for today. And Whiskey, I'm glad that you got it, bro. Whiskey, I'm getting out to you about 1.5 grams of ground supplements. This is kind of cool because this little guy, you open it up and you can boop, 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 and you can drop it on your salad or in your tea, or you can do whatever you want with that. Okay? Or fill up your own capsules or boop, 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 boop. All right, all done. And you have an apple crisp. It's hard to see, but that right there, right in here, there's a mushroom cap right inside there. So that's a solid cap covered in applesauce. Okay, Whisk? That's you, my friend. Pops. Peace. Yeah, it does look sort of like a snortle, doesn't it, Lee? Okay, Whiskey, that's for you, bro. Anyways, that's a beautiful morning. You guys, thank you for being here this morning. Thanks for giving me the time. We maybe 1 minute overtime, not too bad at all. Have a beautiful day. We will pick up tomorrow the 4 agreements. All of you guys send in your readings. Tasha, you made my, starting yesterday, I started crying. I cried again this morning. You mean a ton to me. And your spouse. You mean a ton to me. And let's stay best friends. Okay? Have a great day, you guys. Lee, have a beautiful day. Brandon, Tasha, Bulldog, Miranda, Taylor, have a beautiful day. Nicholas and Jesse. Jesse James, I love that. Beth and Derek and Elle, have a good day. And Birdwatch, thank you, bro. And Nick and Dave. And Matthew Mitchell. Dave, you're new here. Hi, Dave. And Matthew Mitchell and Greg and Frank S. and Bud Daz and Beth and Bradley Gallant. And look at how many people were here this morning giving likes this morning. See you, Dave. And Tasha, thank you. And Elle and Loretz. There you are, Loretz. And Brandon and Kyle Fishy and Adam G. And Jeff, exception, thank you again for all. Yep, I agree, Jeff. And Drake and Jeremiah and Greg and Hayden and Haley and Jesse and Joe Tibbs. An exception. I agree. Exception. Thanks, Tasha. Ephraim, later, skaters. Ephraim, smoke one for me, Ephraim. Whiskey One and Ray. I love you too, bro. And Cappy Pants, love your name. Jeremiah and Joe Tibbs. Pops, peace, love. Out. Have a great day. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.